Christy and welcome to my channel. I have a Christmas DIY for you today. Today I am going to be using a Dollar Tree snow globe and making a little Christmas craft. So I hope you stick around and check it out.
Okay, so let's get going with this DIY. So pretty much what I have right here is what I'm going to use, but probably with a couple extra little things. I got this round circle. I think I got it from my daughter. There's a sticker on here. I tried to peel up the sticker and the wood actually splintered underneath it. But you know what? This is going to get covered up, so I'm actually not that worried about it. And then I got these little angels here that I got from Dollar Tree. They had the little wings on that I took off. These actually make really good little legs to put like on a platform. So what I'm going to do is I am going to build this little platform here. And I am going to use a little bit of E6000 and some hot glue for my platform. So I'm going to stick a little bit on there and a little bit of hot glue. And then just kind of going to estimate about where my legs are going to go. I've actually had this project in mind since last year, and I never had a chance to make it last year, so I'm actually super excited about this one. Okay, I have my legs on there. I actually had to grab another set of legs because I did not put them on there very evenly. So I actually have 6 legs or little angels on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my antique Waverly wax, and I am going to put a coat of that over my whole thing. I am not worried about these little pieces sticking up and stuff because it's all going to get covered up anyways. I am putting the darker coat on here though, just in case a little bit of it shows through. I'm hoping and thinking it probably won't show through, but just in case, I want a little bit of coverage on there. So I am just going to go ahead and put that on there and then just kind of rub it in just to give it a little stain. Okay, now that my platform is done, which I think turned out really cute, this would actually make a really nice riser. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drill a hole in it. So I'm going to try to go about in the center here. I'm just kind of guessing. I know I should measure it out, but you know I'm not going to. And I'm just going to drill a little hole in there. Okay, and then now that I have my little hole in there, I'm going to take these lights that I got from Dollar Tree. They say they're green, but I don't know, to me they look kind of teal. But anyways, besides that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unravel these here. Maybe. And then, wow, these are really raveled up. Okay, let me, oh. Oy. This is gonna be one, you know, this whole day nothing has really completely gone right for me, so I'm kind of actually scared to do this craft tonight. It's been a rough day. Oh, and as you can tell, I'm pretty stuffy too. I've been having some really bad sinus issues ever since that last sinus infection that I had. So I am going to take my little fairy lights that I got from Dollar Tree. Hopefully my hole is big enough. It is. And I'm going to run these lights through here. Okay, I am to the end right there. And then this battery pack is actually going to get attached to this right here. And then I'm just going to kind of put the cords down and kind of hot glue them on there. Okay, so now it's time to get my battery box down. I'm actually going to pull this out just a little bit so the flat wires sit there so that I can stick my battery pack right in the middle. So I'm just going to kind of tack that down. And then I am going to stick my battery pack on there. And then I'm going to take these wires right here and just kind of put them down right there so they're not sticking out. So I'm just gonna kind of hold them in the hot glue there and get these all glued down. So I have the large snow globe from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna actually take this part off, and then I'm gonna take this part out here, and I'm gonna drill a hole in the middle of this. Now you probably could just use like the tip of your hot glue gun or something, or like a what do you call it, like a wood burning tool, but I'm gonna try my drill here real quick and see if I can get through it. It's a pretty hard plastic. You know what, let's just try the tip of the hot glue gun once. Oh, that worked way better. I'm just gonna grab this quick and get that little piece out of there. Okay, and then that, I'm trying to decide what order I'm gonna do this in. So this is gonna get threaded through, oh, wrong way, through the bottom of this. And then that is gonna be right there. Just wanna test something out real quick. So if I put that on there, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hot glue, or try to hot glue this down in the center here. I think I'm just gonna do like hot glue right around it. Okay, now it's time for the difficult part. So I have my snow globe, and then I have these like iridescent snowflakes that I got from Dollar Tree. I have a whole bag of them. And I am going to try to get this inside of my snow globe. Now I already tried to put one in and I broke it. So I'm just gonna try to take my time and try to get it in there without breaking it. Oh, this one seems to be going in a little bit easier than the one that I broke. Okay. All right, well that wasn't too bad. Now, the other issue that I have is I want this snowflake to hang. So I would like to try to get some hot glue on the bottom of that to get it to stay down, but I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna accomplish this. So I'm gonna try to position my string in the middle here. This is gonna be hard, I know it is. It's probably not gonna work. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna just try to put some on my little silicone thing here and see if I can't get it to stick down. I'm just gonna hold it there for a little bit. Okay, I have the snowflake in there and it looks pretty decent. The top's a little bit messy, but I'm planning on trying to cover that up a little bit. So I'm gonna set that aside for right now. Now, I tried to stick the lights up into the globe, but then my snowflake wasn't hanging decent. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to take the lights and I am gonna hot glue them to this base here. So I'm just going to kind of wrap them around and hot glue them kind of like in a little ball, just kind of twist them around. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is I think you're going to see this mess inside when you put the globe on. And I didn't really want that to show, but gosh, excuse me, maybe I'll be able to cover it up somehow. So just gonna go ahead and get all of these glued down, and then I'll try to figure out what I'm gonna do next.
Okay, so this is where I lost footage. I apparently did not hit record. I hit record after I was already done doing it. But what I did was I went ahead and I put some hot glue on there, and then I put some faux snow on top of that.
And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I need to cover up that glue spot on top of there. So I am going to take my Mod Podge and I am going to put some Mod Podge just kind of randomly over the top here. And then I'm going to sprinkle, oh, you know what? I should have a sheet of paper. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of that on here. Try to catch at least some of it. And then that should cover the little glue spot, and then you won't see it. Now that that's done, I have this little ring that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am going to stick some hot glue on here. And then that is going to get put around that. So I'm going to push that down. Okay, and then I will be able to put my snow globe on top of here. And I'm just going to press it down. Just like that. I just want to stick. Alright. Then, since I think it looks a little bit bare, I'm just going to put a couple more things on here. Okay, so I have some of these branches that I got from Amazon. I think it might have been last year or the year before. I'm not 100% sure. But I just ordered some frosted pine branches off of Amazon. So I am just going to kind of cut these apart and just kind of stuff these in and incorporate them in there. But I am going to hot glue them down just to give it a little bit extra, get it a little bit fuller. Okay, it is time to get this finished up. So I'm going to take, I got a bunch of little pieces and little stuff here. So I am going to just kind of start chopping it up and to make it fit onto my project. And I'm just going to hot glue and stick it in there. Just trying to take up some space here. So I'm just taking my wire cutters and cutting some pieces off and just kind of sticking them in there to kind of fill this in. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these little pieces stuck in, and then I'm going to see what else I can do to kind of fill this in here a little bit more. Okay, so I have some of those branches in there. It's looking pretty filled in. Now I have some of these tiny glittery pine cones, and I'm going to try to incorporate some of those in there. Now this is actually a garland, but I'm just going to cut these off of the wire here. And see if I can't, yeah, I think that's gonna look nice. Incorporate a couple of these tiny ones in there. I'm getting right towards the finish line here. Now, pretty much everything except for these branches right here, I all got from Dollar Tree. And the little circle, I think that was from Walmart. My daughter did give it to me, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think by the stickers that were on it, I'm pretty sure it was from Walmart. All right, it's looking really filled in. I think it looks pretty good. And I think just maybe one more thing. I have these little berries that I got just for a little pop of color because it's kind of monotone right now. And I think I'm going to stick some of those in here. I think that'll be a nice little, I don't know if I like that leaf here. I might just kind of tuck that out of the way. Oh, I got some hot glue on that leaf. Probably when I put the pine cone in. I'll just kind of shove it in there. I think that little pop of color is going to look really nice in there with the berries. Probably right there. Yeah, that little pop of color really makes it look a lot nicer. All right, and then I have some of these that I got from Dollar Tree. I don't know if I want to put those in there. It's looking pretty full already, but let's just see. That one's broke, but you can always put it kind of down so you don't see the broke part. Yeah, I think I might stick a couple of those in there too. Looks pretty nice in there. And then I think that's gonna be it. It's looking pretty full, so. Okay, well, it is finished. I'm gonna turn the light on here. I know I have some lights on in my craft room, but you can kind of get the gist of it. It's kind of hard to see. Let me flip these lights off here. Yeah, it's too hard to see with the lights flipped off. Let's try this. Turn the light around. Well, anyways, you get the gist of what it's supposed to look like. But it actually turned out really good. I am quite happy with how it turned out. So yeah, cute little project. And like I said, most of it was from Dollar Tree. So that is it. Okay, well, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would love it if you like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to get notified when I upload. And take care, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye.